The farm is called At Ease Orchard. We're located just south of Anderson, Indiana in Wilkinson. My name is Joe Ricker. What we do here is we have a multitude of options for veterans to learn about how to get into the agriculture or farming community. We have chickens, we have goats, we have apple orchard, we have some raspberries. So really are more of, instead of a production farm, like what I like to say is we produce veteran farmers. So it's about teaching the veterans how to become farmers and helping them on that journey. Really started heavy in farming when I retired from the Army in June of 22. I had no background in farming prior to that. It's just an opportunity, I think, to have veterans relax and enjoy. Kind of the name of the place is At Ease, so they can put themselves at ease here. I don't know if you can see the bees flying around me, but the bees are kind of my first passion with when I was in service. There's a lot of people that did bees. Then after that, pollinators became a natural progression from that. And that's when I got, about 2020, the NRCS pollinator habitat started. We got the pollinator plot. We did an acre there. We did a little strip row behind me as well. And then we also have the NRCS EQIP high tunnel program. So I have a high tunnel from NRCS. And then we also are looking at great opportunities with grazing plan in the future. So for CSP, what we're thinking about is some cover crops for under the apple trees to try to prevent some of the invasive weeds and other stuff. We've also looked at some irrigation systems, as well as some of the practices we want to do with trees for wind protection. Our desire with pollinators and pollinator conservation is it's part of the ecosystem already. There's a lot of invasive plants around that people have ornamented their areas with. I think that it makes a lot more sense to keep to what's available locally, and it helps the habitat locally. It matches the climate, it matches everything so that the pollinators can continue on in their environment that's healthy for them. It's just the way it's supposed to be. You know, everybody starts off thinking that honeybees are a great pollinator, but they're actually not native to the area. They were brought in from Europe. But we have actually seen more native bees in the area in the native pollinator practice areas, which are really cool to see the ground bees and the other bees that are around. Not just that, but monarch butterflies as well have been great to be seen. Disappointing sometimes when they aren't seen, but we love seeing monarch butterflies as well. I would also say I think the native grasses have increased our soil health quite a bit, where you can really tell that some of the areas, you probably can't see it there, but where we had the pollinator plot over on the far side, there is a ditch through it. And you can see the grasses and the long roots and other stuff are really helping to prevent the erosion on the ditch. So I wish I was smarter on pollinators before I did my pollinator habitat. I just dove into it as an opportunity for the bees and other stuff. But I probably did not plant it as well as I could. I probably could have had a more productive year for it after stratification. So I wish I was kind of just a little bit smarter rather than the newbie doing pollinators, you know, a first or second year. I would also say I think it's very valuable when you do these practices to go to the professionals before you do them, and knowing what everybody's lane is and what they can help you with. You know, NRCS is really the funding, and the conservationist. Purdue Extension really can get you into the technical expertise of how to do it. So knowing the community and being more embedded in the opportunities there would have probably made it easier on me.
Thank you for joining us for this installment of Pollinator Partnership's Working for Wildlife series, and special thanks to Joe Ricker from At Ease Orchard for sharing his Habitat Hero story. This video is made possible through funding from the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation and support through the Natural Resources Conservation Service. To read the full interview with Joe Ricker, and learn more about the on-farm benefits of pollinator habitat and how you can support pollinators on your ag lands, visit us at pollinator.org/NRCS Partner Biologist or click the link in the description. Be sure to subscribe to the Working for Wildlife email list for more information about upcoming events and to ensure you never miss a new video.